Hi, I'm Brian with Sweet Corn Organic Nursery. I'm going to show you how to do some bush beans today. Now we're going to use this as a crop that we're going to grow right along the side of the bed here. So at least the plant will come out here into the aisle about halfway. It'll actually save about half of your bed for other components. So anyway, we're just going to dig a small trench here along the side of the bed where you want them. And then I'm going to show you a mistake that most people make. If you read most typical planting instructions on beans, it's going to tell you to plant them 2 to 4 inches apart. And you can literally plant them where the beans touch each other in the bed. And I'll show you how to do that. And you do not need to thin them. Beans love to be crowded. And the one thing that you can do is to help your bean production is to pick them every 2 to 3 days in the when you start to see the beans form. And it's best to do them when they're young. So start picking them when the bean is only 2 to 3 inches long, and that'll set up the production of that plant for the rest of its life. And then go ahead and pick them every 2 to 3 days. Some people go a week. We've put literally 160 beans in about I'd say this is 6 to 8 feet here. And what I've done is some of the beans are actually touching, but we have them spread out through the row a little bit like this. Now you're going to want to cover them up, and it's not necessary to thin the bean. Now occasionally you'll get some critters in here that'll eat a few of them, and it'll create a skip. As soon as you see a skip or an area where a bean didn't set, don't wait too long, and you can literally go back there and drop some more seed in. And that way when the plants start to harvest, or when they start producing beans, you'll have a nice productive row. And then you'll want to pick them every 2 to 3 days during the harvesting cycle. If you let the bean get too big, the plant's going to think it's made all of its seed for the year and quit producing. But if you keep stealing that seed pod from the plant, it will fool it into start making more blooms, and it'll never stop producing until it freezes. So pick and pick often. And then maybe if you're going to do canning, do several rows of them so you have enough to fill up like 10 jars or your canner. So you make best use of your time that way.